Hello and welcome to another Brett Plays video. This time we're going the McDonnell Douglas DC-10. Now this particular download, being an FSX aircraft and being ported over, it actually comes with 4 different models of the DC-10. So we've got a DC-10-10, -15, -30, and this particular one, the -40D. Now the 40D is Japan Airlines, or JAL. I believe the 30 was a Condor, the 15 was Mexicana, and the DC-10-10 has United, Continental, and an Arrow freight conversion. Also in this pack, which I won't show in this particular set of videos, is a KC-10 fueler. So I'm going to showcase that one separate. But all of the 10, 15, 30 and 40 models, they all seem to come with the same interior and not too much dissimilar aircraft modelling. So basically just going to show the 40, and show you what it's like. But if you've been looking for a DC-10, this is on the Raku website. I will have the link in the description. Give it a try. I will let you know though, you do need to clean the Windows interior. I have a video on that in my playlist tutorial, or you can come to my Discord server and look for tutorials on how to clean the glass there as well. But basically, it cleans off the glass there and makes it nice and clear. Now, the gauges, they are obviously asking for gauges that I don't have in the Flight Sim X basically folder. It's a bit of a shame that you can't click buttons, because this has got a fair chunk of buttons up here, which would be quite nice. Which normally would be clickable until Asobo disabled it a few patches ago. Alright, it is quite a nice, well done model for an older aircraft. You can get rid of, if you get the gauges working, which once I do, I will revisit some of these aircraft. You can get rid of this fake yellow lighting by deleting the texture DDS file, or at least putting it as a backup. And then all the yellow parts that are in here that are made to look like they're being lit up, it basically cleans it up. Let's have a look outside. It's actually quite well modelled. So I'll barometer back. Got a UNICEF support, okay. Got our FSX type pilots. Sunglasses and not sunglasses, okay. Fair enough. Third engine, yep. We have lights. Nothing seems to be coming on or off when I do that. Oh yes, I did. On the nose there. Oh, we got a third person come in. Press L again. Oh, the engineer's coming forward. Oh, for landing and takeoff. He's probably there to help assist with the throttle. That's a little weird. You don't see anything inside when you do that, do you? No. So it's an outside modelling. Interesting. Alright, well, we will use that. Let's put this in for takeoff. Park. Oh, it didn't like me turning off the park brake. So we will have to start that again. So that may be something is connected to the park brake. I can actually see red lights flashing in the mid-air as well. So the lights are not quite right, and the engines got turned off the moment I turned off the park brake. So I'm just going to restart them now. So be aware of that. If you find that your engines turn off when you release the park brake, it might have just been a glitch from me right now. It might be a permanent thing. So I think I've had that before with these. But maybe I didn't realise that's what it was. There's nothing inside to tell just how far our engines are running. No, we just have to go by sound. Alright, well, these things happen. Park brake is off. I didn't put it back on, so still hear them turning up. I'll reset my trim. There we go, thank you. Oh, it's got a nice sound to it. And release. Oh, you're kidding, it actually turned it on? Yes, it did. Alright. Oh, now that's got a thunder to it. I have a feeling my right engine might not be on because it's pushing me. Which way was the sock? It might be actually a crosswind. Let's bring these all the way up. There we go, that's up to full throttle. This has a very nice sound to it. I think it might be the third engine is not actually up to full power. So the right hand side with that. At least I seem to be pushing more to the right. Yeah, maybe. It does have a nice sound to it. What's it like inside? Can't see over the dash. Fairly quiet actually. Alright, flaps up. Yep, very nice model. We are getting going there. I'm sure if we were able to back that off and bring it back up again, we should be able to have that third engine running properly now. Alright. Well, there's a few things you might just need to be aware of when you start playing around with the DC-10s. When you hit the park brake, you can actually clip that off. Wow, look at our speed. Better back that off to about 50%.
Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Gauges at the back there. Ah, that's where my gauges went in. Well, I'll be. There you go, on the engineer's seat. Let's see if we can change seats. Yep. Yep. There we go. So we can sit at the engineer's seat, and I think this is where my engines are running. Yeah. And back again. Thank you. Didn't mind that one. It's a bit hard to see what you're doing. How's our air brakes? Whoa! That gives a sudden push. Let's see if we can land this again. We are going way too fast. This thing seems to be incredibly overpowered. Close off those lights there. Put the engineer back in the seat. Right, I'm on live weather at the moment, so it does seem to be a little bit of cloud about. So I'm also on 0 throttle. Once it does get going, we are descending, so that is going to muck things up. 500 knots. Holy schmoly. Because we are going right down, that's why. Whoop. Flying through these clouds, couldn't tell where I am. Still, I do need to slow down, and I'll see if I can bring it back in on the runway that I took off. In over Botany Bay there. Show you what it's like to land. Now, again, I'm on 0 throttle, and this seems to be powering up. Oh, is it still because we're descending? Maybe it's because we're descending. Nice aircraft. I think I like this. I might have to do this with a multiplayer fly out one time. I will, like I said, show off the KC-10, yeah, the KC-10 refueler. Okay, just see if there's actually a way of bringing down the fuel nozzle as well. I was able to do that with the KC-135 by modifying the model. Wow, this goes way too fast. Oh, there we go, because the throttle was stuck on full. Didn't like it, okay. we can get some natural air brakes. Sort of slow us down a bit. It does get going. So I'm going to make this a little bit longer than my normal showcase videos. If you've made it this far, feel free to subscribe. I have daily videos on these awesome FSX aircraft that do come out. I try and showcase things that do work, things that don't. If you've been able to get the gauges working and or you change the code on these, because it is possible, you can actually redirect what gauges it is actually looking for. You've got to do that in the code and or slash panel. Slow down a bit more. Okay. This is not the best approach. Wow, those brakes just come on so suddenly. Too red, too white? No, it was. It's not anymore. Yeah, it just wants to push forward. So even with zero throttle, good to see though that the fuel gauge is working on this particular aircraft. There's a lot of Flight Sim X aircraft in my converts, they don't actually well, turn the brakes off and it pushes forward, and zero throttle as well. Let's see if we turn down the... Oh, that was a bit hard. Prop pitch and see if that does anything. Yeah, it does. Either that or being on the ground did it. Turning down the prop pitch seemed to actually slow it down. Alright, so this is the KC-10-40 version. Going too fast to get any of these taxis still. Like, comment and subscribe. Have a great day. Go and download this and enjoy it. Cheers.